Will Henry, Guys Will Fitness here. I'm back in the muse cage. I'm back in, my familiar surroundings. So it's been a couple weeks since I went on my past vacation. So, I'm back energized. I'm back rejuvenated and ready to hit the ground hard. Ready to just stay in the gym and keep getting success and seeing results from myself and everybody else I work with. And we're still on that series. Everybody has to start somewhere. Though we took a brief moment to go to the vacation, now we're back. Now we're back to the scheduled programming. All right, and this is for my fellas, and not just my fellas. We can talk to the ladies as well, but I see that within this fitness industry, most of the fellas have an issue with this thing, right? And I said everybody has to start somewhere. But the key thing is everybody needs someone. Everybody needs help. You're not going to achieve success on your own. You're not going to be able to do it on your own and sustain it for a long period of time. You need someone to help motivate you. You need someone to help keep you going or give you the knowledge or give you the tools necessary to achieve the success. You're not going to be able to do it on your own. You need other resources. And the main thing I want to do is talk about the pride and ego. The pride and ego most of the males that work out in this, fitness industry have, right? And I'm just saying, like, your regular average everyday Joe, your regular average man, right, that knows what he's doing and doesn't need help. But we all need help, and there's nothing wrong with admitting that. But we have that masculinity complex, right? As men, we suppress our feelings, we suppress our emotions so much, and what we do, we try to cover it up, we try to seal it away with our ego. But at the end of the day, our ego ends up being sensitive as well, because it's trying to cover up these things. It's trying to mask how you really feel, and you need help, but you won't allow yourself to admit it. You won't allow those thoughts to seep in your head. And it's okay to have help. It's okay to work with a professional that knows exactly what they're doing to help you get success. So we gotta let our ego go, right? I've played ball. I play ball and I do kickboxing. So I played ball and I had a strength and conditioning coach. Basically, the strength and conditioning coach was the trainer for the whole team. So I've worked with trainers my whole life, and I really didn't know it, but I had a structured program, and with that structured programming, I was able to see results. So if you know somebody that has the knowledge base and can put together the structure for you to achieve these results, then you have to, buy in, because it's important to have structure, to know what you're doing, to be organized in the sense of with your workout and with your nutrition. Because when you have organization in anything, when you have structure in anything in life, you're successful. So don't shy away from that discipline, that sacrifice to have structure, because if the structure is there, if you're going outside of that, then you're doing wrong. You're cheating yourself. You're not treating yourself, to the deliciousness of victory. Right? They said it's sweet. And we gotta let that pride go. That pride, it's a destruction. It's so dangerous to our well-being, to our success. We can't fully grow. We can't fully have an open mind with pride. Because pride blocks a lot of things. Pride blocks your blessings. Pride comes before the fall. So if you're gonna fall, if you're gonna fail, then just know that your pride was one of the main reasons why you did that, especially when it comes to the fitness industry, because we have so many options out there for help. So if you're not asking for help, and if you're only thinking that you can do it on your own, well, then you're letting your pride, you're letting your ego get in the way of your success. And if we have obstacles, if we have trials and tribulations that are being brought on by ourselves, if we have self-afflictions, then how can we win? How can we get help if we're going to continue to hurt our chances at being successful, at being winners? So everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs a helping hand. That's how this world is made. That's how humans are created. We need others. We need others. Like that solitary confinement, being alone, being in solitude, not being able to talk to someone, that can make somebody go crazy. So if you want to be mentally healthy, you need to be around someone. You need to be able to talk to someone. You need to have the communication or interaction with someone. And that's what we have to do to see our success and see our goals. Now, I talked about the men, and I mean, it's not a whole lot to say about the women or the ladies, because at the end of the day, you know, they don't mind getting help, right? I think their main thing is just being comfortable with their surroundings and just being sure, right? So I believe women, just make the decision, right? Don't be indecisive about it. Make the decision to get comfortable, to get knowledge, because it starts somewhere, right? You got to start somewhere. So if you're uncomfortable with being in the gym by yourself, then you need to find a way to make yourself comfortable. And if that's with someone else working out with you, or if that's with, you know, the knowledge and know how to do so, then do it. And don't be scared about these men in these gyms trying to talk to you, trying to holler at you. You know, I hear it from my wife all the time, so she likes to work out in the women's section. But don't be afraid of that, because that comes with it, right? And you know, it's okay to get the compliments. It's okay to feel good about yourself. But at the same time, know what you're there for and just be focused on the task at hand. So don't let nobody take you out of your comfort zone. Only person that should be taking you out your comfort zone is you, right? Because you have to give it the green light. You have to okay that challenge to, you know, win or to be successful. So don't let nobody take you out of your comfort zone. Don't let nobody make you feel uncomfortable, especially when you're trying to reach the same goals they're trying to reach, especially when you're trying to see the same results, right? So ladies, don't be scared. Don't be afraid, right? Don't have fear, if that makes sense. Because once you conquer the fear, once you overcome being afraid, then you can achieve, all right? And men, my brothers, my fellas, just let the pride and let the ego go. Let's stop self-destructing. Let's stop self-afflicting ourselves with wounds that shouldn't even be there, with scars that we can't get rid of. You know, and I think that's what brings on the most pain within a man, is the wounds that he inflicts upon himself sometimes for not being the man, or not being self-sufficient, or not being, you know, the provider and things like that. So I think we just have to understand that we can't be the greatest at everything. We can't do it by ourselves. We need someone. We need others to help us. So everybody has to start somewhere. I'm a fitness professional. I'm a personal trainer. Everybody has to start somewhere. So this is the key. You can't do it alone. You have to have help. And really that's what it is. There's no way around it, right? That's the truth. So y'all go visit guyswillfitness.com. I have the individual training. I have group training. I have online training. If you're in the Dallas area, definitely, you know, subscribe to the group or the individual training methods. And if you're further away, let's do some online training. All right, I have different programs I would like to offer you, different ways that we can help you get fit. All right, so I said all that to say this: let the pride go and let me help you. Right? Don't be scared, ladies. Let me help you. Find somebody that knows what they're doing and can help you have the same knowledge and know how to do it. right? Because when you're knowledgeable about something, you feel more confident. And I'm knowledgeable about the fitness. I feel confident about, you know, what I know, my intellect. So that's what we need as a whole. We need to be confident. We need to be knowledgeable, and we need to be aware. So when we do things or when we eat things, we know what we're putting in our body. We know what we're doing to our body. And that comes with either self-educating or having someone help you and guide you to that information. All right. And I want to be that person to help you. That's why I do the vlogs. So, man, I'm happy to be back. This is the second week I've been back. But the vlogs, you know, I've stacked up on them. So I had some material to put out there for y'all while I was gone. So, God's will, fitness.